YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about something that I recently heard on MSNBC. I think it happened about the beginning of the month, of a very sad case of a girl that committed suicide because of an online, not necessarily predator, but a false identity. And this is the first case to be recorded in the United States of someone killing themselves over over internet fraud. And I think this is extremely sad, and I think there needs to be a law put down about people that make a fake identity for themselves and cause pain to other people. What happened was this girl, her name is Meier, killed herself after being cyberbullied by this guy Josh. And at first, apparently they were talking for about 6 weeks, and abruptly he had stopped talking to her and saying that he didn't want to talk to her because she was mean to her friends. And, you know, she cried about that. And all of a sudden there's all these tons of messages getting funneled into her MySpace. And this is on MySpace, by the way, saying that, you know, the world would be a happier place without her. And that's just vile as hell. And the culprit in this is what's crazy. The culprit is apparently one of their neighbors and is the mother of one of her friends. And I'm going to post pictures of her. And according to her parents, prior to her suicide, she was a very happy-go-lucky girl. And you know, it's like I can relate to this because I dealt with a fake identity person too, and he just seemed like this like dream guy, and I bet that's what this person was like, this Josh person, because, you know, he had like this fake identity of being this really cute guy. And I just think it's horrible that an adult would do this to a 13-year-old child. And the mother of the friend excuses that she wanted to have comfort in being able to investigate this MySpace just in case the girl Megan was harassing or posting bad things about her own daughter. And the mother also posted under this Josh account that Megan is fat and she's a slut. I honestly think a lot of this crime had to do with jealousy, because if you look at the Megan, she's obviously a very pretty girl. Though I read that she had been suffering from obesity. Well, not obesity, but weight problems. You know what I mean? I didn't mean obesity, but she'd been suffering from weight problems. But you know, she had just turned, I think she was 14. So, you know, she's just going into puberty and stuff like that. So, she's starting to get, taller and lost some weight, and she was also getting her braces off. So it's like, she was just coming out of an awkward stage. But then you look at the daughter of this woman, Lori Drew, who invented this Josh character. Her daughter is not, attractive at all, and she's a little bit chunky, and the mother is obviously not attractive. I mean, from what I think. And, well, just knowing that she did this makes her more unattractive, but I just feel like it's just horrible. It's horrible that this woman would do this. And I think that prosecutors should definitely charge her. I don't know necessarily for murder, but just for this fraudulent scheme. But, it's so hard for them because, there's no law on this. There's no law saying that you can't make up a fake identity and start messaging teenagers, and I don't know. It's just hard to say. I think the internet needs to be a lot safer, though. Thing is, though, is you can say that you can't make up fake people on a social networking site, but it's like me and my friend Catherine once did that, and we made up like this um, kid named Humphrey Pants, and it was just hilarious. And we'd like write the craziest stuff, and we just joke around with it, but we weren't, trying to harm anyone, and we weren't taking it seriously. It's like, I think it depends. Like, I mean, people are always going to make up fake identities for themselves. There's people on social networking sites like Guy Online that make up fake accounts and add personalities. It's just because I think teenagers look to the internet as a outlet for creativity and also like getting away from their real life. So I think people are always going to make up fake identities for themselves. It's just when people pose as someone that wants to be your boyfriend or something, especially to a 13-year-old, 14-year-old girl, there's going to be huge problems. So, yeah, this woman should definitely, I think, have to up, 20 years in prison. Because, I mean, I can just imagine what this has done to Megan Meier's family, her parents. I guess her parents are going to file for divorce. It's like, all of this could have been completely avoidable if this bitch wouldn't have done this, And it's like, the little town that they live in, Darlene Prairie, is putting down some laws. They're putting down laws in their county and stuff like that. But, it's not enough. And I just wanted to get the word out. I know I probably won't get very many views for this, but I'm just saying that I think people should be careful about making up fake identities and, because stuff like this can happen. If I would have dealt with something like this, when I was 13, 14, who knows what I would have done, It's like this poor girl had her whole life ahead of her, and it was cut short because, of her, I hate to say it, but it's like her choice in this was, matter of maturity, I mean, she was just she was just a kid, and, kids tend to make decisions like don't really think about what they're going to do, and she just kills herself. And I don't know. I think it's just horrible. I think it's horrible what happened. It's like when I told my mom about this case, she's like, that woman should be burned. And that woman should get something permanently burned into her face that says, I caused a 14-year-old girl to commit suicide. Because wouldn't that be I think that would be a good punishment in cases like this. I mean, because just look at her. I mean, just imagine that carved into her forehead, because that's what she deserves. I don't know. I just hope that I don't know what to say. I just think it's horrible that I feel, for the family, and I feel for, people that have had to deal with predators on the internet. I had to deal with one, and it was horrible. So yeah, go over to my channel, BaseChick509, check out my video about Nico Lai, the fake person, and yeah, okay. Well, I will talk to you later. Please add me, subscribe. I'll sub back. Yep.